Hey everybody, how's it going? My name's Joe. Welcome back to SNES's Life. Tonight, the death and return of Superman. Never played this game, but I do remember the comic. The bad guy's name, I think, was Doomsday. It was kind of a big deal in I feel like it was probably the early 90s. I mean, I guess the game came out in 94. It would put it probably like 93, I feel like. Maybe 94. I don't know. I do remember it though. So yeah, cover art. I mean, that's the whole Doomsday punching his fist through Superman's chest thing. Looks good. Probably straight from the front of one of the comic books. Back of the box is really hard to see. It is a very dark image that I found, but it's something. So we got 3 screenshots and some character portraits over here. We got the Cyborg, the Eradication, the Man of Steel, and Superboy. So we're going to get different characters. I don't know if I'm going to play as all of them. It looks like it, though, because on the right side, it looks like Superman fighting Doomsday at the top there. And then it looks like Superboy fighting some Mohawk thugs. And that bottom one, I'm going to guess, is a Man of Steel. It looks like metal arms or something. But essentially, this is just to beat 'em up. The back of the box has good art. Looks nice, not much for screenshots. Hard to make any kind of basis off of that. Take a look at a manual that apparently I forgot to open. Death and Return of Superman. Nice color. Ooh, I do love a good piece of line art. Real simple control scheme. L and R, don't do a damn thing. You got jump, attack, shoot, eyeball beams, and then your super weapon. Red shields are special attack fill-ups, light blue shields are life, dark blue is more life, and then 1-up is a 1-up. So you only get a certain number of special attacks. Even if you die, you don't necessarily refill those. The different character profiles. The Eradicator has energy blasts and a hover blast. Man of Steel, rivet bullets and sledgehammer. More energy blast and telekinesis blast. Gun arm and bomb for the Cyborg Superman. Now, I was not a big comic kid, so I don't recognize all these different versions of Superman. Each Superman has the ability to fly at any given time during a his ability to reach higher areas, get clever gaps. So there are flying sections of the game. Grab attacks, you have to walk into people. And that's it. It's a super duper short and simple manual. But I do like that there's little pieces of artwork in here. It always makes a manual much more fun to look at and play around with. And yeah, we'll go ahead and play a game, I suppose. And hope it doesn't suck. I mean, Sunsoft made good games at some stage. I love that they turned Arrow the Acrobat into their little mascot platformer. Blizzard, interesting. I don't think it showed that anywhere on the box, but I mean, Rock and Roll Racing was good. Blackthorn's good. This would have been during the same period as like the early Warcraft games. Whew, pardon my yawn. That's it. Not much in the way of options. Not that that's a bad thing. Suddenly, the death of Superman. Underworld. Yeah, I don't know enough about Superman comics. Yeah, this is always a fun beat 'em up for me. Hey dude, what up, clown? How are you doing tonight? I have never played this. But it's a beat 'em up, right? Hard to go wrong. I don't, the laser eyeball shoots. You rented it at some point, right on. Ooh, that is some clunky walking animation. Alright, at least you can throw dudes into each other. That's always a bonus. The laser eyes shoot really slow. Like, button press now. And there's like a solid 1.5 second delay. Oh, come on. At least it doesn't swarm you with dudes, though. I give it that. Let's see what the super. Alright. Pretty basic super attack. Ugh. Come on! Can't go backwards, so I missed a 1-up. Stupid. There's a steal. Gonna eat dinner, so lurk for a bit. Right on. Oh, auto movement. Hey, health. Thank you. Ah, the prerequisite elevator level that every beat 'em up has. The animations are a little stiff, but the color's good. Looks nice. The tick. I'm beating up Rambo. Oh, I can just hit jump twice and fly. That's convenient. I need some help. No, instead what I get is more shit falling on me. Oh? Oh no, I just got a boss. Who smoked me like immediately. The Closter. Wasn't too bad. I lost 1 life. Doomsday. Just like hit me with a chainsaw. Just kicking the shit out of me now. Oh, I suck. Where the hit detection? Look at that. How is that not hitting him? So the hit detection leaves a little to be desired, apparently. Really? Janky ass hit detection. Oh, okay. More beat 'em up. That dude, old Doomsday tore through my lives. Just like these little pricks did. Came in this level with 3, I'm on 0. Boo. I'm gonna get janked. Yeah, game's a little stingy with the power-ups. Considering how cheesy it is with killing you. Wizard, what up? I remember running this and feeling like I wasted the weekend. 10-year-old me would think now. Yeah, I mean, it's not the worst beat 'em up I've ever played, probably. It's definitely not the best. Leaves some things to be desired. Like, the hit planes and boxes are a little off. I dig that you can fly. You know, it's as cheesy as you expect a beat 'em up to be, kind of. Like that shit there. I like that your special moves don't take health, but you also only get 3 of the damn things, and I used them a long time ago. And I think, as I was saying just before, as you came on, the not real friendly with the amount of like health pickups and things at all. I think I saw a total of like 3 health pickups the entire time I played there. So that's, you know, it feels weird when you play a game that seems poorly constructed to where you're like, oh, well, it's a beat 'em up, it's a quarter muncher, but it's like, this was only on home consoles. It didn't need to be a quarter muncher style. God damn. Old boy packs a wallop of damage. Yeah, health pickup. Mid-air attack gets me. Jeez. Health pickup, please. Nope, of course not. I gotta do this level a second time, a third time, because they're about to cheese me out of my last life here. What up, John? What's going on? I like this game. It gets more interesting after Superman dies. I mean, I'm sure it does. We'll see if I can get to where Superman dies. He's been kind of chinsing me out of my lives here. Okay, we're just not even gonna let me punch. Am I supposed to die there? No, obviously not. I mean, really? It's a little much, isn't it? Oh, I managed to do something. Yeah, you can't try to punch him though, because that shit ain't gonna work. I don't know why it works right there when he first appears, but... You just have to like outplane him or something, it seems. Sort of. That's it. We kill each other, and that's how we get to the next section. GG. I mean, I guess. Clark, you're dead. Newsflash. Another Superman. Oh, the cyborg Superman. This is where it comes to where I'm super unfamiliar with the comic strip, or the comic strips, the comic books. Like, I remember the Man of Steel version, and I remember Superboy, and I remember Superman. I don't remember the Cyborg, and I don't remember this dude. They're all the real Superman. I mean, they kick shit out of bad guys? Who cares then? Oh, we got a shmup level. Interesting change of pace. It's neat when a game does something like that that's super unexpected. And how come in that level it's real generous with the health ups, but not previous? Also, how come I get a machine gun in the air, but down here I get this crappy charge-up blaster? Come on. This thing doesn't do, like, any damage. There's, like, 1.5 second delay between pressing the button and firing. We got a flying beat 'em up section. I am back. Took a bit to get downstairs. Well, welcome back. The flying is better than I have. Honestly, I've never played Superman 64. And from what I've been told, I'm better off for it. I'm gonna run out of lives here real shortly. It's an interesting concept to have a beat 'em up in the air. Oh, come on. Cheese me out. Man down. Do you get infinite continues in this game? You gotta see that whole section again. Flying's better here. I mean, I believe you guys. I'm just saying I don't know. I've never played. Really? Let me punch this asshole. Nah. These dudes remind me of like Cobra from the G.I. Joe cartoons. Come on! Get in there. Actually hit him. Yeah, cheap shit game. I wasn't on a plane enough to punch him, but he was good enough to hit me with a rocket. Oh, cheesy game mechanics. Huh. Thanks for the health now that I've already lost a life, you fucking prick. best played at like 96p. I have options to change resolution as it gets a stable frame rate. Should give real hint to its legendary terribleness. I can see it. I mean, I've seen the game played. Again, never played it myself, so I can't really speak to it. It's not a game. I don't remember it being out when I was a kid. Obviously, it was. But it's just not something I ever rented or played. Oh, come on, I moved. Yeah, prick. A health up would be nice. No, not gonna give me that much. Oh, they did. And then they immediately took it away. That felt a lot like the Ninja Turtle. The old Turtles in Time, you could do that, just jump kick back and forth. Really cheese it out. My main rental places, the cheese. Yes, the cheese indeed. So we had a couple video stores. Growing up, we had one down the street called Pony Express, which was like an independent mom and pop. It was the only one of it in town. And they were the Pony Express because they would deliver your videos to your house if you wanted. We had a Blockbuster and a Hollywood Video. But Family Video was the main chain, and so they're the ones that I went to all the time. Like, I don't think we even actually had a membership to Hollywood Video. I believe we just had Family Video, and I think my brother had Blockbuster at one point. So, well, that was cheesy shit. Come on, you thing. Screwing me out of lives here. You know, at the beginning of the game, I was like, this isn't too bad for a beat 'em up. It's not doing the whole, like, 4 guys on you at once thing. And then it did it. It was like, here's a bunch of dudes you can't, that won't fight fairly. I mean, not that I expect them to fight fairly, but, like, you know. It's real annoying when the game cheese dicks it out like that. It's just like, hey, here's a bunch of dudes from 3 different directions. One shoots at a different angle. You can't actually stop him. It's irritating as shit. Especially when the game's as stingy with life as it is. Like, it'd be one thing if it threw some health power-ups at you more often. see that coming. Alright, so I can only hit him when the stupid green balls aren't there? That's dumb. Ah! Wow. Extra cheese. Extra cheesy. Family Video stand everything due to the background. Yeah, Family Video was awesome. They were like the last chain to go down too. And that was because I was reading an article where they talked about how Family Video lasted so much longer than the others. And it's apparently because Family Video bought their buildings. And so they owned their own real estate instead of renting, which is what Blockbuster and Hollywood Video did. And so when they stopped making money, they couldn't pay the rent. They all had to shut down. Family Video owned everything. So all they had to do was pay their yearly property taxes, which was a lot less than, paying rental fees and mortgages and everything else. But so I don't know. This game's not that bad. I can think of other beat 'em ups I'd rather play. I assume I have unlimited continues. It didn't say in the manual. So, assuming you're just willing to put up with this long enough, you can, you would eventually beat it. I'm obviously not going to get there in my 1 hour I'm going to give it, and I'm definitely not going to play it again. They're just way more entertaining beat 'em ups. This one's kind of got a slow pace that I'm not a big fan of. This part's great. I love the shmup part. I think that if they did like 4 or 5 levels just like this, I'd be on board. But then you have to do the shitty beat 'em up levels, which are comparatively subpar. Music's okay, sounds alright. The graphics are pretty decent. Some of the animations are a little blocky, like your walking animation looks stiff. But the sprites are good. I'm okay with it. Not much in the way of variety. Every level only consists of 2 enemy sprites. So here we got the defender and the elite guy. In the previous stage we had the chainsaw dudes and the Molotovs. In the stage before that we had the Rambus, the Tick, and then there was another Rambus. It was the same dude, just a palette swap, different color. So they could have done a lot more with this. Again, is it the worst one? No, but it's not on Sonic Blastman level. Now, Sonic Blastman, that was a good beat 'em up. I appreciated that game. They put a lot of effort into different enemy sprites and different levels. And not like this shit. This pretty generic, not great. It's got more interesting. It's more interesting than Tough Enough and the real generic Jelko brawlers. But I'd rather play Turtles or Final Fight, and Final Fight's more nostalgia just because it's not really that great. Really, I'd rather play Streets of Rage. I'd rather give it up for Sega in this particular instance. At least their shit ran at a good frame rate and had good animations. Didn't feel stiff. It also brought severe amounts of cheese, but it was still good games. Kids don't want to continue the legacy. No, I suppose not. You ever get to Steel Section? Nope. Yeah, the Capcom arcade beat 'em ups. Yeah, I got one of the collections on here on my Switch that's got I think it's Final Fight, King of Dragons, Captain Commando, Knights of the Round. I think there's another one on there that I've got. Not bad. They're fun. I've always loved a good beat 'em up. So, but I'm also partial to the older ones just because nostalgia. That's what I always spent my quarters on at the arcades. I sucked at fighting games. And I'd rather beat people up, I guess. I don't know. Only two is missing the licensed ones. Who made the D&D ones? Was that Sega? Or Capcom? Not Sega. Aliens vs. Predator and Punisher. I've played... I've definitely played the Punisher one. I don't know if I've actually played the Aliens vs. Predator. I've played the Alien vs. Predator, I think, beat 'em up that was on the Super Nintendo. Was there an Alien? Was there a port for the Super Nintendo? I feel like maybe there was. I feel like I kind of remember that. In which case I've played it. But, yeah. So, we're going to go ahead and call this done. That's close enough. I'm going to give it a thumbs down. It's not terrible. I think if you're a big Marvel or not Marvel, wow. Ooh. My bad. If you're a big DC fan or a Superman fan, it's probably worth giving a shot. I want to look if I've done the Aliens vs. Predator. Indeed, I did do the Alien vs. Predator. It was a port. It was a year ago I played it for the stream, so I'd say thumb sideways. I'm still gonna go thumbs down. There are just other things I'd rather play than that. I moved the keyboard, now I need it again. It's difficult, but not... Yeah, it's not terrible. I've definitely played worse. It's just not amazing by any stretch, you know what I mean? I'm going to cut the stream for a second and then come back so that I can do Dark Side Chronicles, but not have to split the video myself later, so I'll be right back.